hate when they come here and move shit. So annoying. Everyone, I am adding everybody in here. And I'm muting you all. I had to bring up all my stuff that I'm going to share. Oh, mute everybody again. Okay, I'm still letting people in. Hold on, I have a bunch of messages about the meeting. Okay, I'm going to try to mute you all again. I don't know why everybody's not muting. We're going to give it one more minute because there are people saying they're coming in. Okay, there are a couple of things I'm going to address, talk about. And then we're going to go into show and tell. My favorite meeting of all meetings, because I get to sit back and watch. And it's fun to see what everybody has to bring. All right, what time is it? 7:05. All right, we are going to get started. And I'll just let whoever needs to come in, come in. Let me just make sure everybody's in here. Okay, perfect. Okay, so welcome to the meeting. It's show and tell, where everybody's going to talk about one thing, unless I revert back to you and say, do you have anything else? One item, your favorite item, or something that you have to have in your day, helps you get through your day. I have 6 things with me, but I never get to even do one of mine for some reason, because everybody has such great things. And we have like 25 people on this meeting, so I'm going to move fast. So, and I love, it looks like somebody's on a treadmill, but maybe they're at the supermarket. I lied. Okay. So really quick, I just want to say something about numbers. If you're logging in MyFitnessPal or Fitbit and you're not sure what entry to go with your gut. I mean, if it's a sandwich and it doesn't have a lot of carbs, well, you know one of those entries is not right. I always say go with the middle of the road or the higher one. Never go with the lower entry, because you'd rather be on the higher side than the lower side. But use your best judgment. We, not every entry is going to be correct anyway, and that's why I have that 10-gram rule over under protein carbs. And that's the next thing I want to get to. I say it every meeting, but I feel like people are not grasping it. It is 10 over under proteins, 10 over under carbs, and 4 to 6 for fats. If you're at 10 fats and your flag circle's red, you are not okay. If you are at 11 grams over or under for protein and carbs, and your circle is yellow, you are not okay. Everybody understands that, right? The circles are an automated feature of my app, and it's calculated at 20% of your goal. So if you're at 20% of your goal, you're going to get a shout out. That is an app shout out. That is not a Shannon shout out. A Shannon shout out is 10 grams over under. I don't do those, but it's 10 grams over or under. 20%, you're never going to hit your goals as far as weight loss. So you really need to stay within that 10. That being said, if you have less than 10 pounds to lose, that 10 doesn't count for you. It's got to be tighter. As you lose weight, you got to tighten it up. I don't get the 10 gram over under rule. I say like 6 or 7 for the carbs and protein, and 4, if that, for fats. The tighter your numbers are, the faster your weight loss. But I give you that 10 gram over under rule to give you a little bit of leeway when you're trying to hit your numbers. Everybody got that? Okay. Stop working out more than what you told me. Everybody does the program and then they're like, oh, I'm going to bump up my fitness now because I'm on the roll. If I did not calculate your numbers for 5 hours a week, you should not be working out 5 hours a week. If I need to adjust your numbers, I will be happy to do that. But it's not going to make your weight loss go faster. It's not going to make your fat loss go faster. Hold on, I'm just reading something. When you say 5 over under fats, over under, it's in between. You could be over or under 4 to 6, 5, 6, 4. The top of the line is 6. Over or under 6. I just hate saying 4, so it's anywhere from 4 to 6. What was I just talking about? I totally lost my train of thought when I saw the question. Oh, fitness. Thank you so much. If you're doing less than what you told me, thank you. I need to adjust. I'm seeing fitness. I'm seeing like, I'm going to use a name that's not in our app. Anne is working out 3 times in like an hour. I don't know if it's an error or if this person is really doing it or not. That's not a real name. There's nobody in the group by that name. And I'm seeing it. I get the notifications every time you guys work out. And I look at her thing and I'm like, oh my God, I only have her down for 3 hours a week. You know, I'm not going to reach out to you every time I see this happening. So if you realize you're doing this, just reach out to me. I don't mind fixing your numbers for that reason at all. I do mind if you message me and say, there's no way I'm going to eat all this food. Can you change my numbers? I'm going to come at you and say, hell no. This is what you told me. This is where you are. Hit your numbers. Done with that. Okay. Next thing I want to talk about is someone messaged me and said they're missing. I really miss socializing and going out for dinner. Well, why? I should never get that message. You should be able to live your life. You are not on a diet. Remember that. Nobody here is on a diet. I say that, and it's funny because I was teaching like 8 spin classes a week. And now I'm teaching 1 spin class a week because Cycle Bar closed. So I had to cut my numbers from like 2,400 to like 1,780. And I'm dying. I feel like I'm on a diet. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out where I can start working out more again so that I can get my numbers back up to where they were. Huge change for me. I actually took an Orange Theory class today, which I haven't done in forever because I've been working out so much I couldn't add on to what I was working out, but it gave me a chance. And tomorrow I have it scheduled for somewhere, and Friday I have it scheduled to work out somewhere so I can get my numbers back up to where they were, because I'm starving. Like literally, I am starving. My numbers are over right now, and all I can eat is Jell-O. And I already ate everything for the day. So anyway, I feel your pain if you're hungry, and if you're not hungry, I want some of your macros. Okay, so we're gonna go around the room. I'm gonna start because it never gets to me because everybody has such great stuff. So I'm gonna go really quick. This is a lifesaver for me. There's nothing in it. And if I have a sweet tooth, whether it's afternoon, late afternoon, nighttime, right before I go to bed, I have no problem eating a sugar-free Jell-O. So everybody knows I gave up Yasso bars. I haven't had one since I've given it up. Not one, not a bite, nothing. But these have like taken over. I love sugar-free Jell-O. And they hit the spot when you need a sweet sweet something. And then I have one more thing, even though I say we can only bring one, but I'm kind of the ringleader, so tribe leader. So I eat chicken packets and tuna pouches all the time. And a lot of times I eat 2, depending on what I need in my day. And if it's plain, there's no carbs, there's no fats. It's straight up going to be about 18 to 21 proteins in a pouch. If you mix it with dill relish, you're still not doing anything to hurt you. You're still getting all the protein. And then I buy the flavored ones. Oh, this is the plain one, sorry. 19 this one has. I buy the flavored also, so you're gonna get a little bit of fat, a little bit of carbs. But if you need that, it really helps out. And I posted yesterday the sriracha, freaking amazing. Spicy, but really, really good and hit the spot. And I ate that before I ate dinner because I was hungry. I have one more thing, I'm sorry. These are on sale. I cannot remember who said that they needed the Fairlife Core Power drinks, but at Winn-Dixie, they're on sale 2 for $4. They're normally $3.59. So that's all I have. Okay, who wants to go? Raise your hand and I will pick you. Somebody, Barbara, thank you. Danielle, you're next. No back.
Hello. So for me, the hardest part is always getting in protein. So I have to start my day with a protein shake. And this is my go-to, the whey protein. This is the one I love. It's the vanilla ice cream flavored because I can add fruit to it or I can leave it plain and it's still yummy. And I was telling Shannon that my most favorite thing to do when I'm craving something sweet is make myself a blizzard. And I take this, I use 1.5 scoops, which 1 scoop is, I can't read because I'm getting old, 1 gram of fat, and it has 24 grams of protein. And I chop up my lovely pure protein chocolate peanut butter bar for an additional 20 grams of protein. And I do it with almond milk and ice. And I'm telling you that if you need something like really, really need to have something that is yummy, go for it. And you have 40 some grams of protein and your life is complete.
Even her daughter, who's a teenager, is now drinking that because she likes it.
Yeah, she likes her ice cream every night. And so she started eating my stuff, but it makes me mad because as we know, whey protein is not cheap and neither are my pure protein bars. But these are my favorite protein bars because it's like eating a candy bar.
I think somebody else did that too one time, the pure protein bars.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that on my list. So what flavor did you say your protein powder is?
It's vanilla ice cream.
Oh, it actually is an ice cream flavor. Okay.
Yeah.
I am gonna buy all this stuff, even though it's probably gonna eat all my numbers. I'm gonna buy all this stuff and I'm gonna try it because it sounds really good. And I pass Dairy Queen all the time and I was like, I wonder what it's like to get to go in there and just have whatever you want. So I'm gonna make it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Barbara. All right, Danielle, you're up.
Well, I have a lot of favorites, but lately mine have been the Quest Ranch chips.
Are they the tortilla or the regular potato chips?
They're ranch flavored.
But you know, like they have the tortilla chips and then there's the potato chips?
Yeah, tortilla. These are tortilla.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. How many proteins?
19.
And fats, carbs?
Fat is 4.5 and carbs are 5.
Awesome. Thank you. Everybody see that? I love Quest chips also. I eat one of those every day as well. I eat the loaded tacos. I was really into the nacho cheese flavor and then I got sick of it because I was eating it every night. So now I like the nachos. One thing you can do with those that some people might not realize is you could take the bag and smush it with all the stuff still in it. Don't open it. And you can use it as breadcrumbs. I put it in my turkey meatloaf and it gives you extra protein. And you can also make it really, 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 really teeny and dip your chicken in egg whites and then dip it in the Quest chips. And it's really good. I was doing it all the time. I forgot about it until I saw Danielle show her because I was doing it with that flavor. But yeah, it's a great snack and it's a great way to add to other things to get protein when you're short protein. Thank you, Danielle, very much. All right, who's up? All right, Miss Kelly, you're up. Oh, you're muted. Unmute yourself.
Yes.
There
Hi,
you go.
everybody. Evening from Bermuda. My snack that I like when I'm caught out, don't have time to get a full meal or busy doing something or just want like a good chew, are these GFB protein ball things. They are chocolate coconut. They have a nut covered one. 2 balls, completely satisfying. It will curb your hunger for a good hour or so. Like if you're in the middle of running around or you just can't get to your proper food. 2 of the balls, they're not that big, but they're satisfying because it's a very dense chew. So 2 balls are 100 calories. They are 12 carbs, 5 grams of protein, and 3.5 grams of fat. So these I keep in the freezer, so they're nice and tight, and just throw 2 in a container and just have them with me during the day. So.
And they're delicious. They taste yummy.
They're really good. This is the dark chocolate and coconut flavor. And for me, I can't do dairy. These are dairy-free, vegan, plant, soy-free, kosher. You know, they're checking all the boxes.
Awesome.
So,
I love that they're dairy-free because I know a lot of people.
yeah, dairy-free, plant-based, vegan, gluten-free, soy-free.
I wonder if they sell that on Amazon. I'm gonna check. Anybody know?
They do.
Okay.
Yeah. And, you know, everything's organic. The chocolate's organic. It's a pea protein.
Oh, perfect. That's good too.
Yeah. And dates. That's what gives it the sweet and denseness, I guess. So these are my,
thank you so much, Kelly. I love that you said something new and different. All right, who's up? All right, we're gonna do Marcella, then Danae. Marcella, you're up. Danae, you're on. What do you call it when you're waiting? You're waiting. I don't know what it's called when you're at baseball. On deck. On deck. Thank you, April. All right, Marcella, you're up, but we can't see you.
What happened? Oh, there it goes. Can you see me now? Okay.
Yeah, are you in your car?
Yeah, but my mom's driving.
It's so funny. Yeah.
I'm in the okay, so this is for people that like peanut butter, but you want like other flavors. Because I know you guys, I got that one that you recommended last time that have the chocolate flavor and the regular flavor. But this company makes every flavor, like so many. There's like this one is churros. It's called PB Company, flavored PB Company. You can get it from Amazon. It's vegan, all natural, gluten free. You just add water, just like the other one. This is the churro flavor, but I also tried. They have blueberry, cake batter, chocolate donut, like chocolate glazed donut, like every flavor. And then here's the coolest part: that in the back it has a recipe that if you do 2 servings, let's say if you have enough macros and you really want something sweet, if you do 2 servings of them, which 1 serving is 2 tablespoons, so you would have to use 4 tablespoons, then you mix it with the water, put it in the microwave, and it makes a cake of whatever flavor that is. So that's why I got hooked on this. So when I want something sweet and can't have cake anymore, this is like having cake. So the macros on it are, so if you just do the 1 serving, which is 2 tablespoons, which is enough to like cover like a rice cake or anything like that, is 0.5 grams of fat. So that's really good because the fat is what I run out of the quickest. The carbs is 8 grams and the protein is 2 grams. Right. So it's definitely for a treat, but it's low on fat, which is good because a lot of the treats have a lot of fat. And if you double it up, of course, to do it like a cake, then you just have to double those macros. And if you have enough, like it's like almost like a yasso bar as far as the amount of macros. So
I love how you think in macros. That's so awesome.
Yeah. And then if you want to like do like a real cake, you can sometimes, if I have enough macros, I'll put like 1 tablespoon of like Cool Whip on top of the cake that I make with this of the whatever flavor. So it makes it for a good snack for sweets.
I love that. And I love it. Something new again. Forever ago, a couple of years ago, Jenna was the owner of my Orange Theory that I worked at. And we used to have this stuff called Go Butter. And it came in a jar, and you used to be able to take tablespoons and put it in the lid of the jar, put it in the microwave, and it would come out like a brownie. But the company got sued and got all their rights taken away because they lied about their macros on their jars. Well, Jenna and I were so addicted to it. For Christmas one year, we had shared it was a sale. We each bought like 18, we bought 18 jars of different flavors to share. And we would eat them all the time in the studio. We would scoop it into the lid, stick it in the microwave and eat it. Well, it was like we thought it was nothing. Then all of a sudden we found out that it was not what it was and we were devastated. So I'm excited that you shared that because now I can go get it and maybe it'll taste the same. Thank you so much, Marcella. All right, Miss Danae, you are up. I know you had to unmute, but you know how to unmute yourself because you're a teacher.
Got it. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So a lot of the snacks that I've gone to this week and last week were like a lot of the ones that you guys have already come up from previous videos. So like the Quest chips and all that. But one new thing that I switched to because I have a lactose issue, just sensitive to dairy. So I can't do a protein shake every day. Like, once every 3 or 4 days is what my body can handle. So I found this one that's dairy free and I've had, it's been fantastic. It's by Active Stacks. A friend of mine recommended it.
You're totally
the dairy free.
You're cutting out. Say the name again.
Active Stacks.
Active Stacks. Okay, and it's dairy free, you said, right?
Yeah.
And how many proteins is it?
Okay, so I've got protein is 22
Nice.
grams. Fat is 2. And what else am I looking for? Carbs are 4.
And I'm assuming it's a scooper in there.
It's 1 scoop for 8 ounces of almond milk is what I've been doing at night. And if I have extra numbers to use up, I'll put 2 scoops of PB2 powder in here. And it just makes it like a really thick and creamy dessert because I have a major sweet tooth. So this has been hitting the sweet tooth. And it's a small company. I just found it and I can only find 2 things on their website. So it was chocolate and vanilla. So
By
it's
the way,
very smooth.
I'll take pictures of everything we're sharing and we're going to put in the amazing grocery finds. So don't worry if you didn't get it because everybody's going to share that in there. Thank you so much, Danae.
Oh, and it's also keto. I know you don't like that word, but it says here it was keto and paleo friendly, and I thought it had, I forgot what kind of protein it was. I read it on the website. I think it's beef protein.
Oh, good. That's good. So there's no dairy, right?
No dairy.
Perfect. I've been hearing so many people asking about that. That's awesome. Cheryl, I see your message. The whey protein that's on sale. Which one was that? The gold standard, the red container?
Yeah, it's a big bag. It's on sale. It's usually like $50 at Costco, and I refused to buy it. And then it went on sale. It's like $35. So I
It's
find
like a dog bag food, a bag of dog food.
it's huge. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Cool.
$15 off. That's a good deal.
Thank you. I just want to share that. And Danae, that's awesome because so many people have been asking about dairy-free stuff, a lot of people. So I really appreciate you bringing that and make sure we take a picture and put that in the group when we end the Zoom. Who's next? Raise your hand. Dawn, you're up.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I had all these things because I didn't know what to share. But I have these every morning. They are flax, oat bran, and whole wheat mini pita breads. So what I do is I pop it in the toaster. I cut it in half. I do my egg whites for breakfast and a little bit of turkey sausage and some salsa, and I shove it all in the pitas, and that's what I have for breakfast pretty much every day. Because I like toast and I like breads, and so this kind of satisfies that craving. And it has 5 grams of protein and it's 50 calories per slice, but it's super easy.
How many carbs?
7 grams of carbs.
Oh, that's not bad at all. 5 proteins, 7 carbs. That's a good ratio.
Yeah.
And it doesn't
So-
taste like cardboard.
No, I mean, it's not a piece of bread, but it does the job for me.
I can't remember. We wrote it. I said something in the group. I said, yeah, it almost tastes like sushi grade spicy tuna. And someone said, yeah, well, we try to make our brains think of things that we want to eat that taste like they really do eat. And it's so true, right? Like it
Mhm.
might not be amazing, but it does the trick.
Yeah.
Danielle, have you tried those? Okay, because I saw you saying that they were good. Oh, she must have brought them to show also and didn't show them.
Yeah, I got them at Publix too.
Oh, okay, perfect. Good. Okay, I'm gonna try those too. Especially since my macros are changing or changed. I didn't even have mush today.
I buy the bigger ones and I use it for lunch with a turkey sandwich.
Oh, that's smart.
They're 60 calories. 1.5 fat, 9 carbs, and 6 protein. They're really good. And it's
And
a
you
nice
get-
size.
You get them at Publix also?
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. Who's up next? Let me just look on the second page because there's a bunch of people here and then I'll go back to it. Okay, raise your hand. Does anybody want to show anything? I see Angela, yes. You're muted.
All right,
There you go.
so can you hear me?
Yep.
So here's what I found at Clean Eats are actually protein sticks because I need carbs and protein is what I fall short on. And it has 20 grams of protein. And it also has 170 calories because I fell short on those. So it's an easy, quick, I got it from Clean Eats. But my other one that I like, because I love chai lattes from for coffee, and I don't have that anymore. So I do the protein shake for Delights.
Oh,
And it is gluten-free. It's yummy.
it's the
So that's
flavor.
what I substitute.
What flavor is your protein powder?
Vanilla chai,
And what is the number of proteins in that protein powder?
16.
And how many
16
carbs and fat?
protein. Carbs is 3. Fat is 1.5, and then it has 90 calories.
You can
I usually
actually,
do. I'll do.
yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
do 2 scoops of it sometimes.
That's what I was gonna say, because your protein, anytime your protein powder is under, it's 20 or under, you want to do 2 scoops. Or you want to try to
Yeah.
do 2 scoops if you can tolerate it.
Yeah,
Going,
because I'm picky about my.
say again?
I'm picky about my flavors or my protein powders.
And it tastes good. Mike's daughter uses that kind of flavor, that brand.
Oh,
So I've seen it in the cabinet. I've never tried it though. What, can you hold up the protein sticks again from Clean Eats? Okay, and then I know, what did you say? How many proteins?
so for protein, it's 20 grams.
How many
And
carbs?
then carbs, it's actually 2,
And how many fats?
9.
Okay, that's not too bad. The only thing with that
It's
is, you
not.
have to remember, that's more, and I hate to say this, but that's more of a keto-based food. And that's kind of why I wanted you to show it. Just be careful of your fats being so high with anything you're eating, because we only get a certain number of fats, it's our lowest, it's usually between 40 and 50. And if you're gonna use 10 of them for that, just keep in mind, the ratio is the fats are a lot higher. So you always want to try to stay under like 7 if it's a snack kind of thing. But I kind of thought it, which is why I wanted you to mention it, talk about it. So just watch what you're doing, because a lot of keto-based foods are high fats. A lot of keto-based clean eat meals are
Okay.
very high in fat. Even Ideal Nutrition, any of those. I get a lot of meals from Flex Pro, and I have to go through and like put some aside to give to other people, because even though it says it's their skinny fit meals, their fats are like 33. And I'm like, are you kidding? This is one meal. So you just got to be mindful of that, especially Clean Eats does it a lot, I've noticed.
Okay.
Catherine, you said, where do you buy those? Looks great. What was it?
The
Sorry,
protein stick?
she answered the question.
Oh, is that why you gave the thumbs up after, like it was done? We're good?
Sorry, yeah.
Okay, no problem. I forget to look at the question. Oh, the chats. Okay. Raise your hand. Who wants to go next? Everybody should have something. Oh, look, I see somebody. Hold on. Danielle. It says Danielle. Yeah. I can't see you. You're very little on there.
Oh, other Danielle. I'm on my phone. I don't know if that's why.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. I can see you now though.
So I've become addicted to the Gatorade protein shakes. They taste just like chocolate milk. This one is the chocolate flavor. It's
Oh.
30 grams of protein, 1 gram of fat, and 12 carbs.
Okay. Can you bring it closer, Danny? I didn't even know Gatorade made a protein shake.
I got them from Target.
Okay, cool. Awesome. That's a lot of protein, so that's really good.
I need help with the protein.
Most of us do. Unless you're Shannon. Shannon gets rid of everything really quick. I don't know why. It really sucks. Can you tell I'm depressed? Like for 7 years, my macros have been over 2,400. Yeah. And now I'm at 17 because I track every day also. I'm at 1791. And I went over my proteins by 16 today, in case anybody's wondering. Yeah, at least I'm honest. I was starving. All right, who wants to go next? Stacy.
Okay. Just really quick, you were talking about the Quest chips. I am not a chip person at all, ever. I'm addicted to the, what is it, chili lime ones.
Hold it in the view of the camera. Okay, I know which one you're talking about. I just want everybody else to see it.
They're really good. I have a turkey sandwich at lunch most days and I eat this next to it. They're really spicy, like really spicy.
Yeah, like they burn your lips. Like I cannot eat them.
It helps me drink my water.
Oh, that's good. I had to give them away because they hurt my mouth so bad. I had to give them to Alexa's boyfriend, Javi, because he loves all that spicy stuff. I had to give him the whole case that I bought from Amazon because thought I would love it. Didn't realize that chili is spicy. I don't know what made me think it wasn't. There's peppers on the package. But when you just put your tongue on it, it's really good.
Yeah, it is.
But then when you eat like 2 chips, you're like, holy crap, I need like milk.
Water.
Yeah, exactly. I think when I was training Barbara earlier, and I think she said she was all about those also, the chili lime ones. So if you haven't tried them, try them. I personally only like the tortilla Quest chips, the flavors we talked about, the nachos, those flavors. They make potato chips. The potato chips just like mush in your mouth. So I don't like them. I wouldn't waste your money on them. I wouldn't try them. I would stick with just the tortilla ones. Let's see. Anyone else want to share something? Nassim, do you have anything?
I do.
Okay, you're up.
Here. So we like to do bowls quite a bit. And we can't do a lot of olive oil or dressing or whatever. So I like to do the Casa Sanchez salsa. My husband's actually addicted to this now too. This is the avocado salsa and it has so few fats, which is amazing. I don't even know how they do it. Make it.
You buy it at Trader Joe's?
No, they sell this at Publix, at Safeway, at Lucky's, and Whole Foods.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, continue.
It only has, for the avocado salsa, for 2 tablespoons, it's got 1.5 fat. It has
for avocado.
Yeah, not bad. And then 1 carb and no protein. And then pretty much the same thing. This one is actually probably 0 fat, I imagine.
Yeah, salsa is usually like a 0 everything. We can use salsa whenever you want to use it.
So that's my savory item because I
Love
like
it.
With romaine. I do like 2 cups of romaine sometimes, or I'll do cilantro lime rice if I've been hoarding my carbs all day. So I get a cup of that, which would be really nice and yummy. And then fajita vegetables, which you probably are tired of seeing, Shannon, because I always have fajita vegetables because I'm obsessed with all
I buy the frozen fajita vegetables.
Yeah. And then the sweet thing that I have, it's not really sweet, but it's called a vegan bite. And they sell these at Publix as well as Whole Foods and Safeway. And these are just, when you're preparing dinner or even maybe after dinner. But sometimes when I'm starving, I need a little snack. This will tide me over, just one of these little bites. And they
Didn't you
are,
bring those with you when we did our retreat? I remember seeing those at the retreat.
I brought, that was Figgy Pops, which that's my other one, but
Somebody else brought those veggie balls then, because I remember seeing them in the
Yeah.
pantry.
I might have bought them. I think we were just snacking on them there.
Okay.
Because for 2 cookies, it's 3 fats. So basically 1.5 fat for one. And if you're going to just have one, it's only 7 carbs and 4 proteins. So if you have 2 cookies, then it's 14 carbs and 4 proteins and 3 fats. But if you're only having one, which
Not so bad.
that's all you really need.
Right.
And they make them, so they make the vegan bites, they make the chocolate ones, and they make the oatmeal bites. And they're just like basically like little cookie type things.
I know. I think I tried one at the retreat, to be totally honest.
Yeah, just to tide you over. And same thing with the Figgy Pops. One Figgy Pop will tide me over. I'm trying to not do Yasso now because I'm just following your lead. And so yeah, this is what I'll have like with my tea at night, just one little bite, and I'm good to go.
Yeah, thank you so much. Did anybody else give up Yasso bars? Because I gave up Yasso bars, just curious. Okay. I
No
don't
one else
miss
is crazy?
them.
Okay, got it.
What'd you say?
Oh, I said no one else is crazy?
I don't even miss them, to be totally honest with you. Naseem and I were like obsessed with them. We would
I'm
like
addicted.
take pictures at night of our Yasso bars to each other. I mean, like, it's time, we're having a Yasso bar. Anyway, I don't like when I get obsessed and addicted to stuff like that, so I cut myself off dry. I'm weird, I know. All right, we have time for one more. Does anyone else want, oh, I see a hand came right up. Tracy. And Tracy, your friend Heather reached out to me. Thank you so much, by the way.
Oh, good. Yeah, she told me she was getting in touch with you.
She did. Awesome. Thank you.
I told her you were on vacation. That was when you were in the Keys or
Yeah,
wherever
that
you
was 2
went.
weeks later, and I just got back to her. But anyway.
Okay. I know you gave up the Yasso bars. But I like, these are the Yasso poppables. And I like them because you can only eat, if I only want one, I just eat one. But I still get like that sweet.
What's the macros of them? What are the macros, Tracy?
For one poppable is 3 fats, 7 carbs, and 2 proteins.
Okay, it's a good little treat. My problem is to eat the whole box.
Well, that's what the serving size is the whole box. But I don't. Yes, there's 6 of them in here.
Wow.
Yeah, but like I can tell you, I've had this box for weeks because I just don't eat them all. But this is the salted caramel one, and these are the vanilla bean.
That's a good treat if you're going to a friend's house and you want to bring stuff, but you want to bring, people are bringing stuff, you can bring like a dessert. If you buy different flavors and put it in a bowl and you can like bring it, like that would be kind of cool.
Right.
Like, treats or something. I don't know.
I don't eat them every day, but I like to have them if I want like an ice cream kind of thing, but I do the Jell-O like you. I eat Jell-O every night. Those little Jell-O cups. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my number one, I would say for sure, go-to. I would love to try those pops, but I'm afraid.
Yeah, I know.
I'd have to eat one and throw the box away. Like literally, and I have to like salt and pepper it. That's what I do with my food when I don't want to eat it anymore. I ruin it. I know, it's weird. When I'm at a restaurant, I'll ruin my food so I don't eat it anymore. It drives Mike crazy. Why are you doing that? I'm like, because I don't want to touch it anymore. He's like, just have willpower. I'm like, dude, I was 245 pounds. I do not have willpower. But don't you know that? It doesn't come with it's not in my psyche. All right. I'm going to get cut off in less than a minute. This is one of my favorite meetings because look at all the new fun foods we found. That was fun foods found, 3 Fs. I'm going to ask that everybody that shared something, please take a picture of it and put it in the Amazon amazing groups, find groups, whatever they're called, amazing groceries finds. If you could do a split screen like I do, like when one of those collages, we can see the front and the back, it would be awesome. If you don't know how to do it, send me the pictures. I will do it for you, and then you can post it. Versus having 2 pictures. It takes me 2 seconds to make the collage. And I'm gonna put together that Shred Tribe meetup for the spin class. I promise. I'm working on it now with the owner of the spin studio. And I think that's it. We're gonna do a Shred Tribe photo shoot as well. I put some information in that and put a little form in there for you guys to fill out if anybody's interested in doing it. The photo shoot is fully clothed, by the way. Tank tops, workout clothes. We're not gonna work